Let's talk about NWBO in a real way, not like a textbook, but like two investors sitting and trying to figure out what's actually going on. Right now, NWBO is trading around the low cents area, roughly near 20 to 30 cents depending on market movement. And when a stock is sitting at this level, people usually don't agree on anything. Some say it's cheap, some say it's dangerous, and some people just avoid it completely. But let's slow down and actually understand what's happening here. NWBO is not a normal company. It's a biotech stock focused on cancer treatment research. And that already tells you something important. This is not about current profits or revenue. This is about future possibility. And in the stock market, future possibility is both powerful and extremely risky. Now let me ask you something. Why does a stock that is potentially revolutionary stay stuck at low levels for so long? And the answer is simple. Uncertainty. Because until the market gets clear confirmation, it doesn't fully trust the story. That's why NWBO keeps moving in emotional cycles. Sometimes it spikes on hope. Sometimes it drops on silence. Now think about this carefully. If you bought NWBO 1 month ago, you are probably already feeling the volatility. And if you didn't buy, you are probably thinking, did I miss something? That emotional confusion is exactly what makes this stock interesting. Now let's talk about price behavior in simple terms. NWBO has been in a long consolidation zone around the low range. It has already seen much higher levels in its history, even several dollars in the past. But coming down from those levels doesn't automatically mean it's cheap now. Because in biotech, price is not about history, it's about future expectation. So here is the real question. What does the market need to see for NWBO to move up strongly again? The answer is simple. A strong catalyst. That could be clinical success updates, regulatory progress, or anything that increases confidence in the long-term outcome. Without that, price can stay stuck in sideways movement. Now let's talk about the bullish side first. If NWBO gets strong positive validation from the market, this is the kind of stock where movement can be fast and emotional. Not slow and steady, fast. Because when sentiment changes in biotech, it doesn't move like normal stocks. It can re-rate very quickly, and that's why some investors call it a multi-bagger potential type setup. But now let's be real about the risk side too. Because ignoring risk is where most people get trapped. NWBO has uncertainty around timing. And in biotech, timing is everything. Delays can test patience, silence can create fear, and long waiting periods can shake even strong investors. So if someone is entering this stock thinking it will move next week or next month, that mindset is already risky. Now let's talk prediction, but in a realistic way, not fantasy. Short-term prediction? Honestly, unpredictable. It can move sideways, it can spike on news, or it can drop on sentiment. There is no clean direction here without a catalyst. That's the truth. Now medium to long-term scenario. If everything aligns positively and the market starts believing in the story again, NWBO has upside potential that could surprise people. But again, that depends entirely on real-world results, not hype. And if things stay delayed or unclear, then the stock can remain range-bound for a long time. So let me ask you something directly. Are you prepared for a stock that might not give you clarity for months, maybe longer? Because that is the real challenge here. Not entry price, not charts, patience. Now my personal view, honestly speaking, I don't see NWBO as a short-term opportunity at all. It's not a trade you jump in and out of. It's a waiting game based on outcomes that are not guaranteed. And in these types of stocks, the biggest mistake people make is emotional decision-making. They buy too early because of excitement and sell too early because of fear. Now I want you to think like a serious investor for a moment. If WBO goes down another 20% from here, will you still believe in your decision? And if it suddenly jumps 50% in a short time, will you know the reason behind it? Or will you just react emotionally? Because your answer to that question tells you more than any analyst prediction ever can. So here's the final thought. NWBO is not just a stock. It's a test of patience, conviction, and emotional control. And in the stock market, those three things matter more than predictions. So whatever you decide, don't base it on hype. Don't base it on fear. Base it on understanding risk and time, because in the end, the market doesn't reward emotions. It rewards discipline.